The winning streak is over. After weeks of soaring form under Ruben Amorim, Manchester United have finally been brought back down to earth, not because of a lack of hunger, but because every rebuilding journey has its natural limits. This draw felt like a gentle reminder. The road to revival is never a straight line. For the 40-year-old manager, it's a moment to pause, to recalibrate, and to prove that Manchester United aren't just a team that knows how to win. They're a team that knows how to respond when the rhythm breaks. From the very first whistle, United came out with intent. Amorim's 3-4-2-1 system clicked into gear immediately, with Ahmad and Mbeumo relentlessly attacking down the right flank. Within minutes, Sesko found himself on the end of a dangerous low cross from Mbeumo, only for his shot to be blocked. Nottingham Forest hit back just as fiercely. Hudson-Odoi and Ndoye launched rapid counterattacks that forced young goalkeeper Senne Lammens into early action. In the 8th minute, Ndoye unleashed a vicious curling strike, but Lammens produced a stunning reflex save to deny him. The tempo only rose from there. The home side pressed higher and faster, pushing United deeper into their own half. An early injury to Douglas Luiz forced Sean Dyche to bring on Ryan Yates, yet Forest's intensity didn't drop for a second. Gibbs-White and Hudson-Odoi kept exploiting the space behind Dalot, creating wave after wave of danger. Then came the flashpoint, the 34th minute, and a storm of controversy. Forest's Savona sprinted to keep the ball in play near the touchline. Slow-motion replays suggested it might not have fully crossed the line, but the referee still awarded United a corner, ignoring furious protests from the players and the City Ground faithful. From that very corner, Bruno Fernandes delivered a perfect cross, and Casemiro rose highest to power home, a header. 1-0 to United, and pandemonium erupted, not in celebration but in outrage. Pundits Jermaine Jenas and Michael Dawson both argued the ball hadn't gone out, insisting Forest had every right to feel robbed. To their credit, Forest came roaring back. Hudson-Odoi had 2 clear chances to equalize, one blocked, the other flashing inches wide of the post. The first half ended to a chorus of boos and whistles echoing around City Ground, frustration boiling over from a home crowd that saw their team fight bravely, only to be undone by one highly disputed moment. Right after the break, Nottingham Forest came out flying. Dyche pushed his men higher up the pitch, pressing furiously from the front. His plan was clear: target Ahmad Diallo's flank, where the winger often surged forward and left space behind. The tweak worked instantly. In the 48th minute, Morgan Gibbs-White leveled the score at 1-1 with a deft header after a slick exchange between Ndoye and Hudson-Odoi down the right wing. The roar that followed shook City Ground to its core, a release of emotion that had been building since kickoff. And just 2 minutes later, the stadium exploded. In the 50th minute, Savona pounced on a defensive mix-up inside the box after a pass from Gibbs-White, firing home from close range to put Forest 2-1 up. In the blink of an eye, everything flipped. 2 goals in 120 seconds, a stunning turnaround born from sheer determination and belief. Amorim had to respond. He instructed Bruno Fernandes to drop deeper and dictate the tempo, while Diallo and Mbeumo were told to push wider and higher to stretch the backline. United gradually regained control, but Forest's intensity, their crunching tackles and relentless pressing, made every inch of space a battle. Casemiro, despite his first half goal, began to tire against the tireless energy of Gibbs-White and Yates. The noise from the stands was deafening, and United looked to be hanging on, but football always leaves room for chaos and magic. In the 81st minute, from a scrambled corner, the ball spilled perfectly into the path of Ahmad Diallo at the edge of the box. Without hesitation, the Ivorian unleashed a thunderous volley that screamed into the top corner. 2-2. A moment of pure brilliance, the kind of goal that rescues not just a result, but a team's spirit. The closing minutes were breathless. Both sides went for the win, Forest pressing high, United throwing everything forward. Bruno Fernandes orchestrated wave after wave of attacks, and deep into stoppage time, Diallo almost completed his brace, denied only by Murillo's goal line clearance. When the final whistle blew, it ended 2-2. a scoreline that perfectly captured the chaos, intensity, and emotion of the night at City Ground. This draw wasn't just about 2 points dropped. It was a mirror, reflecting exactly where Manchester United are in their journey under Ruben Amorim. After nearly a year in charge, the Portuguese coach has rebuilt more than just confidence. He's given United structure, identity, and tactical purpose, even if the ghosts of instability still linger. What unfolded at the City Ground wasn't dazzling, but it spoke volumes. United are moving in the right direction, especially when it comes to set pieces. Under Amorim, dead ball situations are no longer a backup plan. They're a central pillar of United's attacking strategy. Statistics back that up. United currently rank among the Premier League's top 4 teams for expected goals created from set pieces. That's no accident. It's the product of meticulous planning on the training ground, the embodiment of Amorim's philosophy. If you can't always control a game with the ball, control it through details. Ahmad Diallo's wonder strike was the perfect example. A thunderous volley born from a corner routine. It didn't just rescue a point, it showcased the tactical precision and collective preparation behind every move. Yet, the old flaws remain. United are still vulnerable in the air, inconsistent in marking, and prone to lapses inside their own box. The absence of Harry Maguire and Lisandro Martinez has left the back three without a true organizer, while young talents like Euro are still learning how to navigate Amorim's 3-4-2-1 system with consistency. To his credit, Amorim has transformed United's pressing shape and midfield balance. But the system remains fragile. A few minutes of lost focus, and everything can unravel. Paradoxically, that fragility is also proof of genuine progress. Building something lasting takes time, patience, and setbacks like this. After the game, Amorim spoke with refreshing honesty. "We lost control for 5 minutes. My feeling is we played well, but we dropped a little bit of energy. When we have the full energy, we are the better team. My players are giving everything, but we have the potential to do better. Sometimes we have these moments. In the end, we lost 2 points, and we need to get 3 points in the next game. That resilience, that's what a big team needs. It wasn't an excuse, it was a statement of growth. Amorim's Manchester United have learned how to respond to adversity, something that's been missing for far too long. This draw against Nottingham Forest wasn't just a result. It was a snapshot of a club rediscovering its identity. A team learning how to be organized, disciplined, and defiant when it matters most. Under Ruben Amorim, Manchester United are learning to win through preparation, discipline, and sheer belief. And with performances like these, fans have every reason to think this could truly be the beginning of a new era at Old Trafford.